Okay, cats, it's Dad. Just want to talk a little bit more about Kodak. Hello. I don't know, I got Kodak on the brain today. I want to talk a little bit more about Apple's iPad and why I think it's going to be a game changer. First of all, had a great buddy, Mark Penno, in Oshkosh, one of my long-standing Wisconsin Mac buddy friends, who is, I think my brother Andy's calling. Hey, let me call you right back. I'm in the middle of filming a video in the car. Call you right back. That's my brother Andy. Love him to death. So, my buddy Mark Penno, after every keynote or texting and instant messaging, and because we want to know what Uncle Steve's got up his sleeves. And I remember very vividly him and I going back and forth, all the whining and complaining that other people were doing when the iPod came out. Oh, what am I going to do with all the music in my pocket? Why would I want to do that? That's the dumbest idea. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you can't jog with it. You can't do this with it. That's really stupid. Why do you want to do that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, the naysayers were thick as thieves against the whole iPod thing. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Who's laughing now? How many millions, hundreds of millions of those bad boys has Apple sold? I mean, goodness gracious. Talk about Steve Jobs is the king of making a market out of nothing. Let's look at what he's made a market out of nothing. Let's start with the iPod. Then let's talk about the iMac, the all-in-one desktop. That's sure taken off. I mean, you could look at Wi-Fi. You could look at wireless networking. It was Apple that first put that into a personal computer. I mean, let's look at obviously the iPhone. Not so much the iPhone, because there certainly were smartphones. But let's take a look at the App Store. Who would have thought there would be 140,000 applications for a device? Here's $1 billion industry just come out of nowhere. $1 billion. Here's there's $1 billion worth of money. Oh, I'll just spend it on this or this or this. So, those people who are naysaying the whole iPad thing, you're missing the boat. Is it perfect? No. Does it have every feature that you want? Definitely not. But I can tell you that they're going to blow millions of these things out. Colleges, universities, high schools are going to take note. There's going to be classes, courses, study material on this device. This thing is going to be huge. This thing is Apple is going to clean up on this thing. Is it going to happen overnight? Probably not. Is it going to happen over a year? Probably not. But I promise you, this device right now, which is a first generation device, is just the beginning, and it's just the beginning of something enormous. This bandwagon you want to be on. So, when I see my dad and I say, Dad, thanks for not buying Apple stock when you had a chance and it was like $1 a share, jab him in the ribs. I think I should jab him again in the ribs. Because in 1997, when Apple stock was under $5 a share, we should have sold our house and bought all Apple stock. Where would we be today with 1,000 shares of Apple stock back in 1997? What would it be worth today? Oh, goodness gracious, that just makes me cry. Kids, I love you. Am I the smartest one? No, but I think I'm right on this one. I think Steve Jobs has got an inside the park home run. I think the people who don't understand or are questioning this don't see the big picture. They're missing out, they're missing out, they're missing out. Okay, kids. Madeline, Clara, Tommy, Emma, Baby Drew, I love you very much. I hope things go well. Can't wait for another time to be together. And I will talk to you later. Bye, cats.